Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our sunrise workout on this beautiful morning. Let's get started by closing our eyes, rolling those shoulders back, sitting up nice and straight. Take a few deep breaths into your rib cage, out, and engage those pelvic floor muscles to push all the air out. Breathe in the cool, crisp morning air. Now I want you to just roll from around in a circle. And let's go the other direction. Focus on connecting your breath to your movement. And let's lay down on the mat. Let's bring your heels towards your sit bones. Stretch those hands down towards your heels. Find a nice neutral position, shoulders away from your ears. And let's just do a few pelvic tilts. Just get the body moving. Connect your breath to your movements. Now let's bring those knees, feet up into a tabletop position. Inhale to prepare, roll those shoulders off the ground. Stretch those legs out if you can, otherwise stay in tabletop. Nice deep breath. 5 pumps of your arms. Exhale, 5 pumps of your arms. Fire up those abdominal muscles. Try and make the movement come from your abdominal muscles and not too much from your thighs. And stretch your legs down. Let's do some soldier arms. Warm up those shoulders. Inhale for 1 set, exhale for 1 set. Turn it into a windmill. Try and keep those hips nice and still. And switch at the top, other direction. And stretch those hands up to the sky, pull those shoulder blades back down. And relax. Let's roll over to our side. Up on your elbow. Let's do heels in line with your tailbone. Lift those heels up. Engage those obliques for the oyster. Let's try and do 10. Now let's stretch those legs out, lay down on the mat, pull those obliques off the mat, and let's do some scissors. Put your hand in front for balance if you need to, otherwise it can stay on your hip, wherever you're most comfortable. Really stretch those legs as far out as you can. And keep that bottom leg stretched for a side leg passe. Point that toe, drag it all the way up to your knee. Point it to the sky, flex that foot all the way back down. Inhale all the way up, flex that foot, exhale all the way down. bring that leg over in front. Point that bottom toe. Little tiny leg lifts with that bottom leg. Don't let those obliques get lazy. Pull them off the mat. Flex that foot and do 10 more. Good job. Let's roll over to our stomachs. Stretch those arms out. Pull that navel off the mat and swimming little tiny splashes. Inhale for 5 splashes. Exhale for 5 splashes. Let's do 3 more sets. 2 and 1. Relax. Come up into a plank position. And you're going to do 2 little rocks. And then you're going to do 2 pull downs. 2 little rocks, stretch out those calves. And 2 leg pull downs. You can have a flexed foot or a pointed foot. Try and keep those shoulders over your wrists when you're in the plank doing the leg pull down, and then they break backwards a little bit when you're rocking. Let's do 1 more set. And last one. And come down and relax. Let's come over to the other side. Onto your elbow. Pull those knees up, heels in line with your tailbone. Lift them up for the oyster. Don't forget to engage those deep abdominal muscles. Two more. And lay back down. Arm under your head. Pull those obliques off the mat. Stretch those legs so far that they come off the mat. And little scissors. 10 with a pointed toe. Keep that bottom leg stretched. And drag that top leg's foot all the way up to your knee and flex all the way back down. Point that toe, drag it up to your knee, point that foot to the sky. Nice and slow all the way back down. Don't let those obliques get lazy. Pull them off the mat. Got 5 more. 3, 2, and last one. Put that knee over the top. Point that toe on the bottom leg. Keep those obliques off the mat. 10 leg lifts with a pointed toe. Flex that foot. 10 leg lifts with a flexed foot. And relax. Let's roll over. We're going to do a reverse plank and do a leg pull-up. So hands just behind your hips, and let's roll up, hold it for a few seconds, and roll back down, roll back up. This time I want you to try to lift that leg. If you can't, no big deal, just hold this position. 10 leg lifts on one side. 5 more. Last one. And roll back down for a quick break. Before we do the other side, roll back up. 10 on this side. If your foot starts to cramp, flex your foot. 2 more. And roll back down. Let's do a nice spine stretch. Stretch your hands up to the sky. Roll over like you're rolling over a big ball. Restack 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way back up. Roll over that big ball and restack. Big inhale at the top. Exhale. As you're rolling over, engage those abdominal muscles to push all the air out. Arms out, and let's do a nice spine twist. Try and keep those feet side by side. If your feet aren't side by side, that means your hips are moving. So keep that pelvis nice and still. And last one. And let's roll down onto our mat and do some core exercises. Our core has been working the whole time if we've had it engaged for the other exercises, but we're going to focus on that. So we're going to stretch one leg out, one leg up to the sky, single leg stretch. Zip up those core muscles from your pubic bone to your navel. Let's turn. Let's do 3 more, and we'll turn this into crisscross. And hands behind your head, crisscross. Try and inhale for 1, exhale. So you're going to inhale for 1, exhale for 1. We have 3 more. Try and push those elbows out. Put your legs up to the sky. Double leg stretch. Only go down as far as you can without hurting your lower back. Try not to let too much of the exercise go into your thighs. A little bit's going to, but try and make a lot of that movement come from those deep core abdominal muscles. 3 more. 2, 1, and let's roll all the way up. Put those feet out, mat width apart. Arms out to the side for the saw. Each time you go over, try and reach taller and taller when you sit up. Let's do 1 more on each side. And relax. Let's roll over for our push-ups. We already did quite a bit with our arms today, so we'll do some box push-ups. Let's try and get 10. Knees up, feet up. Inhale to prepare. Head towards the end of your mat. Let's do a few more push-ups. And come over into your mermaid position. Stretch over to one side. Push those hip bones or sit bones down into the mat. One more on each side. And switch legs. Over to one side. Over to the other side. Push that hip bone into the mat for a nice hip flexor stretch. And last one. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful sunrise. Please hit subscribe and the bell so you're notified when new videos come up. Like this video, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another beautiful sunrise workout. Have a wonderful day.